The Freaker virus, also known as the hooligan virus, is a viral infection that causes changes in humans and other creatures, converting them into freakers. Its proliferation over the planet is responsible for the horrific environment seen in Days Gone. Cloverdale began creating the virus in secret, revoking employee clearance and repurposing the lab for a new classified project. According to Sarah Whitaker, the virus was developed in the Cloverdale lab in Iron Butte, Oregon, from a particular sort of flower that only blooms in Oregon, using research from their employees without their knowledge. David Gorman, a research intern at the Iron Butte Cloverdale facility, became concerned that the study being conducted in Cloverdale was suspicious. He attempted to persuade his colleague, Sarah Whitaker, that their boss was up to something. Sarah did not believe him and tried to persuade him that he was delusional. Gorman didn't listen and instead broke inside the lab to obtain a sample of the virus, unintentionally infecting himself. Gorman traveled to Portland for an environmental convention in order to meet with a reporter to expose Cloverdale. He unwittingly disseminated the virus to the attendees of the meeting. When the meeting concluded, everyone went home, spreading the virus through major transport hubs like airports and train stations, exponentially increasing the virus. Within 2 weeks, the infected began to evolve and overrun cities, killing around 1/3 of the global population and leaving few survivors. Different persons were affected by the virus in different ways. Infected individuals, known as freakers, gained more strength and speed than the typical human. The virus looks to be similar to the rabies virus in that it causes the host to become hyperactive, wild, and exceedingly violent toward any uninfected species. Nero's official scientific name for them is Homo sapiens mutans tuba. The infected, on the other hand, become cannibalistic. Hair loss, loss of skin pigmentation, deformation, and the look of malnutrition are among physical side effects of the infection. According to O'Brien, the virus infects nearly everyone. Almost everyone under the age of 12 was killed in the first several weeks since they lacked a strong immune system owing to a lack of puberty. Almost everyone over the age of 60 was also killed since their bodies were unable to cope with the fast genetic alterations on a cellular level. Dr. Anderson, on the other hand, indicated that O'Brien was mistaken in his assessment. During one study trip, the researcher, Lieutenant Booth, infers, but does not explicitly declare, that the virus was manufactured by humans owing to the disease's remarkable aggressiveness and resolve. The freaker virus wants them that way, she explains. She further claims that CT scans of the freakers' brains demonstrate that they are brain dead, in normal human terms. The virus has also infected the animals in Oregon. Infected wolves, sometimes known as runners, have extensive scarring on their skulls and are missing patches of fur. Runners are also reported to have stronger bones, allowing them to run far faster than the average wolf, who is thought to be capable of reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour. Bears infected with the virus have the same scars and patchy fur loss as wolves, but they do not acquire speed, instead gaining strength and resilience to injury. Infected birds, mostly ravens, become far more hostile than uninfected counterparts. Stage 1. The virus spreads through the lymph system, replicating and attacking cells on a massive scale, as shown by blood tests. The assaults trigger the activation of ordinarily dormant proto-oncogenes. Stage 2. The tendons of the hands and fingers loosen, and the fingernails become less claw-like, as if freshly chewed. Clothing and accessories are less ragged and more complete. According to the researcher Lieutenant Booth, they are preserving some degree of recollection, with one freaker body discovered wearing a watch, indicating that it is either still wearing the watch or that it was recently put on as if discovered. There are also freakers that dress in less filthy apparel than other freaks who are covered in blood and mud. This level of recollection is maybe why more freakers are found in populated places such as towns and fewer in forested regions. O'Brien explains in The Secret Ending of Days Gone that the freaker virus is mutating, allowing the infected to maintain human intelligence while obtaining the agility and speed of typical infected.
There's nothing you can do to stop them. There's nothing anyone can do.